祝愿每一位参展同学都能自信表达，相互启发，在交流中收获新的思考和成长。
第一个我们问题就是机器人它怎么走到现在的？
Today we'll start with a common problem. As we can see, it's been raining non-stop these days. So, have you ever experienced such a morning when you rush out of the house only to realize that your umbrella is still inside or your laptop is missing? These are not major problems, but they're small mistakes that might completely ruin your morning.
And the last part is reliability. We optimize the power consumption to extremely low, which is very environmentally friendly. So that's all of our hardware part. But the question is, everyone, is that all? We do have one more thing. In 2026, artificial intelligence have already integrated into our daily life. From language understanding to image generation, from memory system to AI interaction, AI is everywhere. And Aura will not stop at item detection.
It also connects with the Tesla vehicle control, such as preconditioning the air system. It also connects with the map delivery application and the scheduling system.
Say from the AP project to today's event, you guys did a much better improvement and gave us a wonderful presentation. And thank you guys and your tutor Eddie to bring us this presentation.
We are all interested in watching the video of hydraulic press, touching different items online. So that makes us wonder what the physics behind it and support the strongly squishing force. That's why we decided to stop watching it and to create our own hydraulic press.
In the fourth step, we combine the finished product we made in the first two steps, merge it with the one done in the third step, and we connect them with hot melt glue and fiber glue.
While we were testing our previous testing, we observed a pressure drop, and we traced back and we find out it's due to a valve leak.
You know, physics is quite closely connected to engineering, so I'm happy to see you have a real product. Yeah. And the second good thing is I feel the log of overcoming failures, that is quite important. If you want to come to some higher end competitions like ISEF, you know, the log of overcoming failures has a very high weight in the grading policy.
Friends for me, factories for you.
Welcome to our AP CSP and Human Geography interdisciplinary project focusing on Chongqing industrial sites.
My new perspective on this conflict came from my experience last month. I visited an extreme sports park in Hangzhou, a site renovated from former Hangzhou's iron and steel factory. Surprisingly, it keeps all the original local styles in the industrial cases while injecting new dynamic energy into the old steel frameworks.
In the early industrial development, factories rely on a massive water support for manufacturing, and they need water transportation for raw material delivery and export products. And this made the riverside zone the most suitable location for large-scale factory construction.
Even you mentioned that your visit in Hangzhou is your inspiration, right? On the Industrial Heritage Regulation Plan. So any specific features of Chongqing which are unique in Chongqing should we consider when we are thinking about renovating the specific industrial heritage in Chongqing?
Hi everybody. Today I'd like to share our AP psychological project about the impact of color on impulsive decision making. And I'm Selena. The people beside me is my group member, Gina and Rose.
We use AI-assisted tool development in DeepSeek to help us progress equal a slot machine. And let's see our group comparisons. We can see that the white group has the lowest response with a BRDI of 0.23 and a CRDI of 1.83. The green group has the highest response with
with BRPI of 50 and CRPI of 2.86, and the red will fill in between.
Okay, hi guys. Your AP psychology project demonstrates a really strong real-world relevance by connecting the color stimuli with the impulsive decision-making, right? And also the overall structure of your paper is clear and technically organized.
We identify the 5 main type customer around the company. However, I will only introduce the first 3 types because it takes a part of 80% of all of our potential customer resources.
So we listed all the possible market opportunities for Metro to choose, but which specific one is Metro going to enter? We visited the surrounding area, and after our field research around areas in Jifang Bay, we crossed these options because they are already occupied by surrounding malls. We also find out that there are 2 groups of customers, which is family, parent-child, and business elite, who are not fully served.
So how will you adjust your promotional aim or intent to keep repeat visitors after the opening last days?
The reliability of scientific data was based on precise titration and architecture. Let's first move on to the gassing step. We need to open the bottom half of carbonic sample like Coca-Cola and let it stand until drinks has no bubbles. So first group contain Coca-Cola or juice because they all have the very low pH among all these samples. So we just calibrate them to the high acid burning group.
You have designed a complete experimental system. The 5 representative fabric are in the strong acid, weak acid, neutral alkaline buffer solution, and set pure water